Okay, welcome everyone to our productivity webinar. My name is Rachel Herndon. I'm the marketing specialist at Optivon. I'm going to begin by giving a little background on Optivon and then jump right into a few of the features that we use to keep our productivity moving. If you have any questions, jot them down and there'll be a question and answer portion at the end of the webinar. Also, feel free to reach out to myself. You'll be getting a follow-up email after this that has my contact information and contact information for our sales team at Optivon if you'd like to chat further. So a little bit about Optivon. Optivon is headquartered in Lakewood Ranch, Florida, with an additional office in Bayamón, Puerto Rico. We've been the leading provider of wireless and other telecommunication services such as IP telephony and IP trunking in the US and Latin America since 1988. And in 2003, we expanded and began developing voice over IP enabled hosted communication services such as Cloud PBX and Cloud ACD. And in addition to our cloud services, we also offer software development. So this started with our community policing app, CentiGuard, and most recently with our boater safety app that we actually donated and is now the official boater safety app for the United States Coast Guard. So for the purpose of this webinar, we're going to focus on some of the features that we offer that can help your business gain mobility and stay productive in order to better your sales and customer service teams and ultimately increase your revenue. So one of our goals at Optivon is to help businesses solve common issues, common communication problems in order to become more productive. So we thought, what's the best place to start then is with ourselves. And we were trying to analyze our sales and customer service team and figure out what we needed to make ourselves more accessible and more mobile, especially during the holiday season when we felt there's always a slump in the office and sort of a downturn of business. So one of the best features we offer for our remote workers and our sales team is called Find Me, Follow Me. And what this means is that a customer or a prospective client can dial one contact phone number and it will ring to all of your devices. So if I were looking to call a salesperson, I would dial their one business contact phone number and it would ring to their cell phone, their desk phone, their soft phone, or even their tablet, and they can answer that call on whichever device is most convenient for them. So to the customer, it feels like they're just calling their desk, they're always accessible, when in reality, the salesperson could be in the car on the way to the next meeting or at home finishing up some work, but they're not having to dig out for their cell phone or their home phone. They can just call one number, and it eliminates a lot of the confusion and provides a more professional experience for the customer. So another feature that is a huge help for both our sales and customer service team is voicemail to email. And it's basically as simple as it sounds. Your voicemail notifications will appear in your email. So if you're in a meeting, you can see, okay, I received a voicemail from this phone number. You might even have them in your contacts and be able to see who the voicemail is from. So right when you get out of the meeting or finish driving, you can listen to the voicemail. And we just found it created a faster response time and a better notification than just simply a notification on your cell phone. So our next feature that was extremely helpful for our customer service team especially is Accession. And this is our soft phone and mobile application. It has many purposes, but its main benefits are usability, mobility, and productivity. Accession can be downloaded on iOS, Android. It can go on your cell phone, your computer, or your tablet. And it creates a soft phone dashboard that you can dial outgoing calls, receive incoming calls to any number that is assigned. It's really useful for inter-office communication because you can see coworker availability, whether they're online, offline, on a call, or just simply set their status as busy because they might be working on something. It also allows for admin capabilities. So a supervisor can go in and allow for automatic call directing based on specialty or whatever they choose. Another great feature about a session is business text. So you can type out a text message and send it to your customers or prospective customers, and it'll appear that it's coming from the office number. So this could be used to send out an appointment reminder, a meeting reminder, a promotion you're running, or even just to say, happy holidays. So another one of the problems that we looked at was just reaching your clients. Like, what is the best way to communicate with your clients in a non-intrusive way, but make sure that they are looking at it right away and you're on the top of their mind? So our solution for this was mass announcement. Basically, you can pre-record a message and send it up to 2,000 contacts simultaneously. And this is multi-use. This can be to your clients or your employees. So for example, for your employees, you can pre-record a message about maybe office closures or weather updates. And for your clients, you can record a message about different promotions or notifications, appointments, etc. It's just a way to reach your current client base quickly and efficiently so that you're always on the top of their minds. So another thing we wanted to look at was call center productivity. We didn't really have a way to track the progress of the calls that we were making or the incoming calls we were receiving. We wanted to get reporting to be able to show when our busiest times were, when we needed more employees to be working, supervisor oversight. So our solution for this was our automatic call distribution, our cloud ACD. This works in tandem with our cloud PBX to route calls based on preset groups made by supervisors. So they can separate by shift, specialty, distinction, anything that they see fit. And then they can actually pull reports and pick which factors they want to see on the report, such as call time or agent availability or wait time, how many calls were answered in a specific time period, how many calls were dropped, etc. And then they can format these reports and send them out to upper management. Now, what's great about ACD is that you can also see coworker availability. Agents can set their own availability. Basically, if they're on a call or afterwards, if they need to finish up a few things, they'll put it to busy. They can customize their options in the web portal for what they're seeing on where the incoming calls are going, etc. So it's a really great tool just to keep everything in your call center organized and transparent so that you can make it work as efficiently as possible. So we basically just wanted to highlight a few of our services quickly for you, just so you can get an idea of what we do and how we stay productive, and hopefully those things can help your business stay productive. So if you take nothing else out of this short webinar, the main point is that our products have the ability to affect your productivity and mobility for the better. All of your communication can be organized on one central platform that allows your business to stay organized and productive and reach the maximum amount of sales contacts. So all this puts together leads to the most important thing, which is an increase in revenue. It will help reduce your costs, improve your customer service, improve your relationships with your clients, which will eventually lead to more sales. So that was just a very quick overview of a few features. So what I'm going to do now is take everybody off of mute. Okay. I believe everyone's off of mute. I'm going to end my share screen. Okay, And what you guys can do now is there is a toolbar. Depending on how you open the webinar, there is a toolbar and either an option for more, or you can click on the chat. So you should be able to see, I wrote a chat in the beginning saying, welcome everyone to our productivity webinar. You can either ask me questions in that chat privately or for everyone to see, or you can speak out and ask questions. And then also what I did ask is that if you didn't pre-register for this webinar on our website, if you would either privately message me your email address or to the whole group, just so I can send you my contact information and we can follow up with you. So at this time, really quickly first, I'm going to introduce one of our business sales executives, Manuel. He joined the call. Do you want to say anything, Manuel?
Thank you, Rachel, for this training and for this webinar. I think it's being helpful for everybody. Mm-hmm. And if you guys have any question about our services and our products, please ask a question. We'll be more than happy to answer those questions for you.
Perfect. So let me open this. So at this time, does anyone have any questions I can answer for them? Either they want to type out or say.
Hola, ¿con quién habla? Luis, mira, es que tengo a Ferrero.
Okay, so I'm getting a question right now. How long does the installation take? So Manuel can speak a little bit to this also. Each case is different. It can take anywhere from 24 hours to 2 weeks, just depending on the case, what sort of connection you have, basically. Do you want to add anything to that, Manuel?
Well, basically, the installation is real simple. Basically, what you need is just internet with a quality upload speed, and basically that's the only requirement for voice over IP. After the system is already pre-configured, it's basically plug and play.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Another common question we get is, can you keep your phone numbers? Yes, absolutely. We can port in any numbers. So using our services, you won't have to change your business phone numbers. Okay, one more question I'm getting is this a contract service? We have different options. You can choose between a contract or a no contract term. So we have a whole different host of options and packages. Okay, looks like we just got another question. What is the underlying network infrastructure? Manuel, do you want to answer that?
Can you repeat the question, please?
It says, what is the underlying network infrastructure?
Underline, what they mean by underline?
I don't know if you can hear me. Switch type, use Metaswitch. What's the vehicle for the VoIP over IP PBX?
Basically, what we're using is Metaswitch is a hosted platform that it's in the cloud. And in terms of switching in the customer premises, we suggest a power over Ethernet switch in the customer premises with a quality of service. So it can be configured to give some priority to the voice packages.
Thank you.
Does that
answer your question?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. Let me see. Looks like I'm getting one more question here. So can I try your service for a period of time? So yes, we do have a 30-day free trial if you want to try any of our services and see how they work for your business. And then when that 30 days are up, you could decide to either start your business with us or go a different way. Okay, does anyone else have any other questions? If not, again, I would just say if you didn't register on our website for the webinar, make sure, please, to send your email address or your phone number so we can follow up afterwards with you, send you the slides and the information. I will also put my email here on the chat if everyone can see that, as well as Manuel's email. So I just put my email in there. I'll go ahead and put Manuel's. Okay, so mine and Manuel's emails are now in the chat. We're also going to follow up, again, like I said, with the webinar slides and a little more information about all the services we talked about today. And so before I close this out, does anyone have any further questions? Okay, well, thank you guys very much for joining our webinar. Our goal was to make it short so that you can get on with your busy schedule, just give you a taste of what we do, how we use our own services to stay productive. So thank you very much for coming. Have a happy holiday, and contact us if you have any questions or would like more information. So I'm going to go ahead and end the webinar. Thank you again for attending.
Thank you all, and happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
That was pretty good.